Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times. Scar here, and welcome back to Scarland, a land where we take survival building to the extreme. And we're here at Scott Ranch Building Project, where we're going to build one super awesome dining room with furniture and all sorts of beautiful things, along with a ceiling that I'm quite excited about. So let's get this episode underway. All right, and welcome back to Scarland and our Scar Ranch house building project here. And it is starting to look pretty darn awesome. And we set up our interior design in our last episode, which is our palette to work from for all of the interior design, which I'm really excited about. I think we really set a good tone for the rest of the house with these beautiful staircases and all of the different colors and combinations of textures. As you can see, I still have the gates and the fence posts. I still haven't quite decided which one I liked better. You little scoundrel zombie, you sneaking up on me. But anyway, my friends, look at this beautiful living room we'll have planned here. Oh, we have so much possibilities with this room. We do beautiful fireplaces along here. We have these incredible windows that'll overlook our future snow-capped mountains. And then on this side, still planning. I'm still planning on what's going to be on that side, but I do have ideas for this side over here. And that is, of course, our episode today, which is our dining room. So let's get right into it, my friends. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get out some cyan clay and we're going to get out some spruce stairs. There we go. First step, we're going to run this all the way across here, like so. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. And then we're going to fill this all in like this. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you want to follow along and you're not building this house, you can kind of see that is the basic dimensions of the room. So let me fill in all of this cyan clay. All right, and welcome back. Now I'm just adding a little bit of our milk chocolate on this side over here. And see how this makes a nice little separation between the little hallway and this room right here. Let me grab onto this pillar. And then right here, we're just going to run this all the way up to the ceiling here. Looking good, my friends, looking good. Awesome. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna run this all the way across here like that. Sneak on over here and run it once again. And now this little wall over here is where we're going to mix things up. I just wanna do this real fast. There we go, put this across here like that. As you can see, we're just going to connect this and make sure that goes all the way across here like that. And then bring these like this. And then we're gonna do another row of them like, oh, hello, you're not supposed to be there. There we go. And see how we're adding these details to this wall. And instead of just doing a solid, block wall like that, look at the depth and the detail this will have with the wall. And I'm really, really happy about this. But it's nothing to what we're going to do with the ceiling. That's what I'm most excited about with this design is the ceiling, because I think that'll really inspire you guys for not just your living rooms or your dining rooms or anything, but this can be a ceiling that can go in any room as long as you have the right height and stuff along those lines. But hopefully we can get there in a second here. Let's cut that piece in there like that. Bring in this last one all the way across here, and I'll do this side off camera. And there we go. We have some of the bones of the room all set up. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to sneak on over here and we're just going to start adding some detail above these windows. And this will help just separate the window a little bit from the wall so that there's a little bit more, a little bit more perspective with it. There we go. Looking good. I like how this milk chocolate sticks out here just a little bit. Just a little subtle detail like that are super awesome. There we go. Put that across there. And we can do a nice carpet on top of these posts to smooth it all out. Looking good, my friends, looking good. All right, next thing we're gonna do, let's get some scaffolding out. I'm gonna start right here in the center. I'm just gonna build myself out just a little scaffolding. All right, so I'm gonna put a sneaky block right there, and I'm just gonna run this piece going all the way across here like that. And then I'm gonna grab just a quick sneaky block over here. Look at that, starting to get those details down. All right, so we're gonna find the center of the room. The center of the room is right here. So I'm gonna do a post going all the way across here. And then once again, another little sneaky block. If I can get it in there, come on, just a little farther. There we go. And then we'll run this across here like that. There we go. Awesome. And then let's take this block right here and we're going to run this one all the way across. So as you can see, there's a spacing of 3 in the center there. And this will start to give our ceiling a little more definition. There we go. Awesome. This is so much more difficult in I love building in survival, but one thing it does get frustrating is like these intricate little designs that it's so tedious in survival. But you know what? When we get done with survival, it's always so much more rewarding, or at least it is for me. Let me know what you guys think. Is it more rewarding for you to finish something in creative or survival? To me, in survival, I know exactly where I got these logs. These logs came from right over there. I grew those things. I chopped down those logs. And it's just a more satisfying feel when you do something like that for yourself anyway. But I still love creative. Creative's a great place to kind of really, get good at design. Like, that's a great place. I always tell people, you know, when they're like, Scar, how could I get better at building? And I'm like, get in the creative world, do some testing, go out into the real world, look at some houses, get some ideas in your head, and then come back and kind of design those houses in survival. I mean, in creative. And like, that's a great way, my friends, a great way of really kind of learning how to build. All right, next thing we're gonna do, and I'm trying to decide if I wanna do this in oak. The reason I wanna do this in oak is I would like it to stand out just a little bit more. See how that would stand out a little bit more than if I were to use spruce? See how spruce kind of blends in? How about we, in the end, we do this as a poll. We choose this as A, and this one will be B over here, which I will use as, of course, spruce. And you guys can give me your suggestion on which one you like better. So we'll do this one over here. So we'll cut this across there like that, looking good. And see how this is so simple of a roof design, but it really brings out an incredible amount of detail to the room. Look at that. Let's jump back down and see how that looks. Oh, absolutely incredible. So let me know, do you like A, the oak, or do you like B, the spruce? Definitely let me know, and I'm gonna do these two sides over here. All right, and welcome back. Just grabbing some supplies here at my storage building inside our mountain, and there's our beautiful rustic mountain house down in the distance. As you can see, there's a sneaky block on that roof. We gotta take care of that. Also, we still haven't got a chance to install all of the carpet, and it'll be a sad day when we actually finish our living room and we can't use our little sneaky entrance. But as you can see, the bones of the room are now installed and looking awesome. So now it is time to start working on the table. So let's get that furniture arranged. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on this side over here. And we're right in the center of the room. So we'll go all the way over here once again. 1, 2, 3, beautiful, awesome. And then we'll grab ourselves some dark oak for the top. Hello, dark oak. I'm gonna leave you there because you actually are gonna go there. All right, so as you can see, we had this slightly arranged like this. Now the spacing in between these poles is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna run this across here like this. There we go. And that's 3 in the center. There we go. Looking good, my friends. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our milk chocolate wood, and this will act as a very nice contrast. And then we're gonna go every other block like that, and then sneak across here once again. Go like that, boom, da bam. Awesome. All right, now it is time to try these wood trapdoors, which have been renovated for the 1.9 update. So these things can be a little tricky. So we're gonna go off the back here. There we go. I was like, is it gonna be back here? No, because that'll flip it like that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect that like this. So grab it like that, pull it upwards like that, and we have a brand new, beautiful trapdoor table or door or what I'm saying, everything that is not. It's a chair, Scar. It is a chair. There you go. Look at you go now. So many Scar mistakes, so many Scar fails. All right, wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna cut those guys out, and now I'm gonna grab my item frames, and I'm just gonna add one on either side of the chair. Looking good now, looking good. See how we do that? Beautiful. So I have a question for you in the terms of video series. Now, I love making these videos, these design videos where we make an interior room, like a living room, a kitchen, a dining room, all of those wonderful things. And I would like to create a series around that because we only get to these type of videos every once in a while when we're doing a large scale house project like this one. Let me grab this out. Oh, we already have those out. Let me grab my trapdoors. There's my trapdoors. So like I was saying, I would love to do a series around this where we just do maybe like 5 living rooms or like 10 dining room table designs. Would you guys like to see something like that? Where we just kind of go over like the design, maybe not so much even build it, but maybe like showcase a whole bunch of different ones. Because in my creative world, I build a ton of different chairs and tables and couches and all these little designs that might never actually make it to the actual video, but are still like a solid looking design that would maybe benefit somebody to watch the video. So I've considered that, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion because I love making these style videos, but I never get like a chance too often. And I really kind of partial to maybe having these be in light gray instead of dark gray, but I haven't quite decided. We'll see. But anyway, I would love to create a series like that, and I want to get your guys' feedback if that is a series that you guys might want to watch. So definitely let me know in the comments if that is something you guys would like to watch, is maybe like a Designing with Scar series, or I don't know, something like that. I don't know what it would be called, but I'm just throwing out ideas. But yeah, I think that would be a really fun series. And look at this, my friends, this thing is coming together. Let's see, let me grab out our iron bars. Now this is another renovated block for 1.9, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut you out, put you, oh, hello, come back down. There you go. And then we're going to bring this downwards like so. Oh, what in the world? Let's see, these are a little complicated. There we go, now we connected it. So this is a really simple chandelier, and I don't want it to be overly complicated because this particular build is not overly complicated. It's very simple with some intricate details. Like, it's kind of confusing because it's like, look at that ceiling, and then I'm like, it's not very complicated. But yeah, it's a pretty intricate ceiling, but with, you know, really kind of simple design. And that's kind of the rustic style in general. Is it's got some kind of intricate style to it, but for the most part, it's pretty darn simple. There we go. Put that down like that because it's a rustic style. You're out in the woods and things of that nature. Looking good, my friends, looking good. Next thing we need to do is we need to start bringing these pieces all the way across here like this, just to clean everything up and just make it look better. It was looking kind of rough around the edges a little bit. So let's put this around here like that. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. Cut this piece in and then bring this all the way back downward like that. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. These need to be reversed. For something about this, just it hasn't quite like jived, or I've never even used that word in my life. I don't know where that came from. Jived? I don't even know what that means. I think I heard somebody in a YouTube video say that. I was watching this YouTube video about like what was it? It was about like something about hospitals or something like that, and somebody was like, they ain't jiving. I'm like, that's a weird word, and now it's stuck in my head. Interesting how that works. Anyway, that's looking good. That is looking good. So I'm gonna cut these lights out here because we won't need these anymore. Eventually we need to come back here and light the place up properly. But yeah, look at how much better that looks. Doesn't that look better? And then we'll bring these across here. I still can't get the jive out of my brain. Like that's, I don't think I've ever, what in the world? These ghost blocks are so irritating. Bring that across here like that. Wonderful. And then I'm going to cut these all the way in here. And of course, we're going to run out. Of course, we're going to run out. Let's go check our inventory box over here. Let's just see if we have a little bit extra gray wool. Beautiful, wonderful, we do. There we go. Let's cut that in there like that. And then let's run these all the way across here. And I think this will look very, very wonderful. And hopefully you guys have liked our dining room design. And I'm still considering removing these and adding the light gray, but I don't have any. It's over down by the roller coaster project. So that would take a long time to get back, as you can imagine. Clean up all those extra materials. And there we go, my friends. We now have one beautiful and super awesome dining room design. Look at that beautiful intricate ceiling. Look at that. Oh, absolutely love it. We have our chandelier. We have our brand new chair design. And we'll sneak around the back here and look at our table. We have some potted plants up here. And eventually we'll have light carpet, little plates on our table looking super fancy. We have our little walkway that'll run across here. Now up in the ceiling up here, this is where we can kind of come up with a design. Let's come up with something and figure out what we want to do. Let's figure this out together here. Let's bring this across here like this. And I think we can come up with something pretty cool. So let's do this. Let's say we take out our spruce stairs. So we keep our ceiling relatively bright and we space these out by 1 block like this. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Perfect. And then we'll do it another side over here like this. And ceilings are really fun if you have the room to do them. If you have tall ceilings, if you have an additional block above here, that's so you can have a custom ceiling and a custom floor on your second story. That's always like very important to do when you're building. Oh my gosh, look at this. This will be really fun. Oh, I love it. I love it. There we go. Awesome. I love that ceiling design. I think that looks really cool. All right. We haven't got to do a ceiling like this since the birch house that we had, like, you know, a really intricate ceiling that we could work with. But there we go, my friends. We have now completed our little hallway. We have our dining room all set and ready to go. And I really do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully this inspired you for any of your builds. Maybe it just inspired you to build the chair, or maybe just the ceiling, but anything along those lines. If it did, definitely let me know in the comments. And it's always a pleasure to make you guys videos, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the videos are already, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.